Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Nonstop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. Today I am going to be discussing my reading goals for 2021, and this will end my 2020 year-end series. I know in previous years I added like other videos and did other stuff to the year-end series, but currently the US is just a dumpster fire shit, and I don't feel like I'm in the mood to plan or film or edit or do any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna wrap it up early. And I do have a review video plan that I might put out, but we shall see. I know that the glare might be bothering you. It's bothering me like slightly when I look at myself, but it doesn't like actually like bother me, and glare is actually like working in my favor because I really screwed up my eyeliner today, but I don't have time to correct it, so we're just gonna roll with it. In 2020, according to Goodreads, I read 155 books. Interestingly, the total is less than 2019. In 2021, I'm gonna set the same goal, which is 150, and I'm sure I'll be able to reach it because I read an array of audiobooks, novels, short stories, manga, and graphic novels. Last year, I read everything that Rainbow Rowell published, almost. According to Goodreads, she wrote for the graphic novel Miss Marvels, and I have no interest in that, and it's not even the first volume. She also wrote the graphic novel series Runaways, and I did start that series, but I'm not yet done. I know that she does have a book, Simon Snow 3, Any Way the Wind Blows, coming out, and I've already pre-ordered that. I say all of this because in 2020, it was one of my goals to be a completist for Rainbow Rowell and Kazuo Ishiguro, and I feel like with Rainbow Rowell I'm pretty much done, but with Kazuo Ishiguro I'm like pretty far behind. According to Wikipedia, these are the 7 books and 1 short story collection that Kazuo Ishiguro has published. I've read 5 of them. I found out recently that he has a new book, Clara and the Sun, coming out in March. This means by March I am only 4 books away from being a Kazuo Ishiguro completist, and I'm excited but nervous at the same time. My first Kazuo Ishiguro book is Never Let Me Go, which I loved dearly. Thank you so much, Seiji, for that recommendation. I then read The Remains of the Day, which I'm pretty sure is recognized as his like most popular book, but I loved that one too. Then I picked up A Pale View of Hills at a used bookstore, which is also like fantastic. Kazuo Ishiguro was 3 for 3. And then I listened to the audiobooks of When We Were Orphans, and sadly I didn't like that. I found it like somewhat boring and slow, so I kind of like took a break from him, and then I decided to pick up The Buried Giant in audio format, and it was okay. Yeah, I thought The Buried Giant was just okay. First 3 of Kazuo Ishiguro that I picked up, obviously I loved and read with my eyeballs, so I was wondering if like maybe that's the issue potentially. But I say all of this just to tell you that, like, you know, I want to read all of the books that Kazuo Ishiguro has published. I found out while looking up all his books that his daughter is also an author as well, so my plan is that once I've read all of Kazuo Ishiguro's books, I will move on and read his daughter's short story collection. I think it's called like Escape Rates by Naomi Ishiguro. A quick history of like my reading journey. So in 2015 I set the goal for myself to get back into reading, and I feel like I didn't really like start reading until 2016, but then in 2017 I joined like the reading community, and that's when I felt like I was truly like reading. And that's also when I started to buy like a lot of books to catch up on everything that I had missed. It's now 2021, right? So my plan is that I have to read all the books I bought in 2017 or before, or I will have to unhaul them in 2022. Fair? Fair. And here are the titles. I've removed some of the ones that are like connected with series, and just a quick glance, I think there's like 20 books. I'm just gonna quickly read them out. Number 1, Because You Love to Hate Me, edited by Anne-Marie. Hopefully I'm saying that name correctly. Number 2, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Number 3, Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr. Number 4 is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rakowski. Number 5 is Perfect You by Elizabeth Scott. Number 6 is Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Number 7 is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Number 8 is Animal Farm by George Orwell. Number 9 is Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. Number 10 is Grimm's Fairy Tale by the Grimm Brothers. Number 11 is Girls Like Us, Fighting for a World Where Girls Are Not for Sale. An Activist Finds Her Calling and Heals Herself by Rachel Lloyd. Number 12 is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. Number 13 is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. Number 14 is Persuasion by Jane Austen. Number 15 is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Number 16 is Duff by Cody Keplinger. Number 17 is The Making of Asian America by Erica Lee. Number 18 is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. Number 19 is Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. And number 20 is You by Caroline Kepnes. Let me know in the comments below which one I should pick up first. Once I got back into reading, one of the things that I did annually was pick up childhood mangas to reread for kicks. So for example, in recent years I've reread Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura. I hope to continue with that, and in 2020 I was supposed to finish my reread of Hanakimi, but the library app that I used didn't have all the volumes. So in 2021 I hope to continue with that, which is to finish Hanakimi, rereading that, and then I want to add 2 more to the list that I own, and they're on the shorter side, so I'm pretty sure I can bang them out, and they're gonna be probably Wish and DramaCon. Lastly, I am a mood reader through and through, therefore I don't usually do TBRs. The only time I ever do is towards the end of the year, just as like a reminder of all the books I would like to get to before the year ends. And so I will also be referring to that list and trying to finish out the ones that I didn't get to. I don't want to read out titles again to you, so I'm just gonna link the post, but just to let you know, it's not updated at all. That's it for my 2021 reading goals. As for goals for this channel, I think I'm probably going to be taking a break from it. As you can tell, like the quality and like lighting, filming and everything has just been really poor, and my like putting out videos has been really low, and it's because due to the pandemic I just haven't had the time and place to film. Everyone is either working from home or doing online classes at home, so it's always loud and a full house, and I share my bedroom, so there really just isn't any space for me to film, and that's why you've been seeing me film like in the dark because that's when like everyone is like done with work and done with school, and besides like the TV or just some talking in the background, which I know you've heard, like that's the only time. And I just feel like with what I've been putting out, I don't like what I've been doing, so I think it's just best for me to just take a break, reevaluate whether I even want to continue or not. I feel like when I have the urge to either do like a book tag or maybe a review, I'll possibly, you know, film those. But I mean, I still have my blog where I like update regularly, and that's a very doable task for me even with this pandemic, especially more with this pandemic. So you can definitely still check me out there. I hope you've enjoyed this year-end series for 2020. I quite liked how I did my best and worst this year. I think they were a huge improvement from previous years, even though the quality was shit. Well, I hope that everyone has a safe and healthy 2021. Let me know in the comments down below what you plan to read in 2021. And outro time: like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video whenever that is. Bye.